shouldn't leave,
Why not?
because he needs you.
Run! Run!
I'm gonna kill you!
There it is. All right, now we can do it. Skyler, Adam, David, Jeff in Las Vegas. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. First of all, you guys are all a bunch of jerks making me cry in the middle of the afternoon. The opening of this movie, you know, because when I had one dog, but I was like third grade through college. And, you know, he got old. He was a little terrier and his name was Zipper. And I remember when that moment came and I thought, are you people out of your mind? You want me to hold my dog while you euthanize it? I mean, I just like, no. So my sister's a big animal lover. And so she took the dog and did that. But in your opening of your movie is that, you know, there's squirrel, you know, and I was like that, I mean, that was so realistic, but that really choked me up, you know, but I think that was an important scene because it set Jeff's journey and his obsession with that. So I thought that was very fitting.
Well, our goal is to make people cry during that scene. And I mean, like I say that tongue in cheek, but at the same time, like when Adam and I were writing a movie, we were coming up with he's into backpacking, a backpacking type movie, and they needed a goal. And my two dogs passed away during the writing of the movie. So that's probably why it seems pretty authentic, because I went through it at the time and we decided to add it in there.
Well, you know, Skyler, you know, the death of his dog, you know, Jeff's not taking it well, you know, he's taking that journey to Juniper Falls, but it's almost like a quest for him, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. You know, a lot of people can identify with losing a dog or a pet as closely as losing, you know, a family member. And we wanted to make sure that that came through. And Jeff really wanted to give, you know, his dog the respect it deserved, and it helped him out. So he wanted to return it to the magical place he originally found it.
And David, stray dogs, it all comes down to a single lie that sets off a chain of events, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And Adam, do you want to elaborate that on that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it seemed to us that Jeff is kind of the one, you know, who's responsible for opening the door and allowing the evil to cross the threshold, so to speak. And that's also what leads to his older brother feeling like he's responsible for taking care of his younger brother, and his brother can't see what's actually going on. And that's what gets them embroiled in the situation.
And Adam, shooting on location, challenges, I mean, rain, snow, cold, I guess it's a question for everybody. I mean, I was miserable just watching it.
Yeah, there was plenty of miserable moments, and
I mean, you had snow to your knees in some scenes. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, where's the trailer at?
Well, we didn't quite have that, you know. We just had frozen feet, and then we'd shove boot warmers down there, and we had hand warmers going to try to fight against the freezing temperatures. And yeah, there was a lot of times we weren't quite equipped to deal with the amount of cold and
Luckily,
rain.
though, we were moving around.
We were moving around a lot.
Whereas Dave would often be, you know, behind camera, and he's just standing there in the freezing wet cold, and his feet aren't moving at all. And so after that,
It was brutal. That's how I describe it.
And this is also a story about two brothers. So I was curious, Skyler, how is their relationship? You know, because we have the death of the dog, but where's their relationship before that? Because there seems some tension there.
Yeah, you know, they have some mending to do at the beginning of this film. You know, Tad's character is going through a lot as well. Like he's dealing with a divorce, and he has kids, and there's just a lot of family ingrained in this story. And I think with the older brother, younger brother dynamic, Jeff kind of, he at times may come off as if he's entitled to a certain amount of attention or love from his older brother, and his older brother's like, look, you need to kind of grow up and deal with these things like a big boy. And so I feel like there's a lot of realism in that.
And David, tell me about casting the third stranger in this movie, because his character, he really had to be bigger and and more bold than the brothers. You know, he had to command that. And this guy did that. I mean, I thought he was really over the top. I mean, at first he was kind of subtle, but then he just went, you know.
Well, I think the question's really interesting because I think a lot of people don't realize that the third stranger is Adam, the director. He actually had to play that role.
I know. I was gonna say, but he looks nothing like he does in the movie, though.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, before we were filming, this guy wore his outfit for months, and he was riding a bike around. He got a tattoo, which is funny because at the time I think we were planning on filming in a little more warmer climate. And I remember you got a tattoo that would have been perfect for the character. But then, of course, we start filming and it's freezing out. So you never get to see his tattoo because he's got long sleeves on the whole
But I did get my septum pierced. And
Yeah.
that.
Well, I was trying to figure out if this was really a horror movie, and then I definitely was. But when he started singing, I thought, wow, this is pure terror. I mean, this is rated R right now. So, you know, guys, I hate to admit this, but I have a major crush on the forest ranger. I mean, I don't know if it's her outfit or if her blonde hair, but I'm just smitten with her. Was it April Martucci?
Martucci. Yeah.
I even love the name, saying her name. So tell me about her. Hope she's not someone's wife here.
No. That was our biggest casting session. You know, we put out a call and we had probably 30 people come by and read for this role. And she came in and really wanted the role. She kind of dressed up for the part a little bit and brought more of a kind of tenderness to the role that we're looking for. Because a lot of people would bring this cop energy, and it's like, well, this is a ranger. It's not quite someone who's in a police procedural who's ready to book them. You know, this is someone who spends most of their time out in the woods, and so this situation that she finds herself in isn't actually her day-to-day routine.
Well, she did a great job. So, how's Squirrel doing? What's the update on him? Where's he at?
Well, he's excited to have his movie released. He wants everybody to go to Amazon and buy a copy.
He looks like he's got that permanent frown too. He's got that lower jaw. I know.
Yeah, almost like a little dragon. I don't know. Like he's
He's just kind of like doing this this whole Churchill thing going on. You know?
Yeah, this is his first feature role, and he's excited. He's really good too. If that you could see April's number for the dog at the end of the movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, well, you know, they never worked with kids or animals, you know, so you guys worked with a dog in your first feature film. But the thing is, he was trained. I thought, this is not their dog from home. I mean, he was like the way he was laying. And so, yeah, and I saw the training at the end of that. So he kind of stole every scene he was in.
Oh, yeah.
He's really good. Yeah.
Well, guys,
we're lucky.
Congratulations on a great thriller, and I can't wait to see Jax. I understand you're doing a sci-fi road movie next, so that should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're in pre-pro for that right now.
Yeah,
it's called Starship Down right now. That's the working title. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to have some. It's going to look a lot bigger.
Well, either before or after the shoot, come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you. Okay, guys.
Oh,
that'd be great.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. You too. Bye.